we're here to have our Hartnett Awards ceremony. Thank you to all the parents and family that is here to support your child. And also Mr. Hartnett is here to help us present the awards as well. Any team leaders in the audience, if you could come and have a seat over here to my left. First, what we're going to do is the chorus is going to sing us a song, Like an Eagle.
Like
So today we're here to honor 12 students who have shown that they are Chargers who care, which means they've shown throughout the year that they have been courteous, they have achieving, they have been responsible, and they have showed encouragement to all. At this time, I'd like to have Mr. Hartnett come up to share a few words with us.
Good morning. It's always nice to be here. I say wherever I go, I say it's nice to be here anywhere at my age. But in particular, it's always best, as far as I'm concerned, to be somewhere where young people are. Some of my favorite times as superintendent of schools would be attending, the National Honor Society inductions, whether they be at the middle school or the high school, the convocation evening where the seniors would get awards that they had earned over the course of their high school career. Of course, a day like today when you're giving out special awards to middle schoolers. When I was a superintendent, I always said, and I can see from today, listening to the chorus and watching you young guys come in here, that BMR had great kids, great young people, and I think that's as true today as it was back then, and I applaud you for all that you can do. I was sitting there reflecting and looking around, and there are a number of people here whom I had the privilege of working with who are still faculty members here, and I see at least one or two of them who were former students here. So if any of you are contemplating becoming teachers as time goes on, don't hesitate to come back to apply to your hometown district, because we know that you're going to need good teachers as time goes forward. I'm impressed also by the condition of the building. It's been open for 15 years. It was a great experience for me to be involved in the building of this school, and I learned a great deal from it. And there were 20 people from both towns, Millville and Blackstone, who got together and served for about 4 years on the building committee, and they put their heart and soul into this. And it's, hopefully that kind of cooperation between the two towns will continue so that the young people in the town will benefit from it. And I want to compliment the students and the faculty for the way they have kept this facility over those 15 years. It's in great shape. Obviously, a lot of credit goes to people like Scott Hebert and the custodial staff who take pride in what they do here. Many of them are residents of the communities, and they know there's a taxpayer investment which must be maintained. The reason we're here today, obviously, is to honor those 8th graders who are going to get, and 6th graders and 7th graders who are going to get awards. But also I want to take a couple of minutes to wish the 8th graders well as they move on. The next phase of your education, whether you go to BMR or you go to private school or you go to vocational schools, will probably be the best years of your lives, and you really should enjoy them to the fullest. I think it's interesting today that us old folks are listening to more and more of the young folks, all the tragedies that have gone on in this country with the horrific shootings that have gone on in schools, and now you see young people having a voice as to what should happen in the future, and I would encourage those of you who will be part of that to do so always. So in closing, I wish all of you a great summer, and above all, be safe, and thank you for the invitation to come here today.
At this time, if I could call up Mrs. Adams and Mrs. Laren for the 6th grade Hartnett Awards.
Good morning. Our first Hartnett Award recipient is a role model for her peers with her quiet but friendly demeanor. She is seen as a leader in the classroom through her actions, exemplary cooperation with her peers, and outstanding participation. This student greets her teachers and friends each morning with a smile and maintains a positive attitude throughout the school day. She is a model of the Chargers Care motto. Through her courteous attitude towards others, outstanding academic achievement, daily behavior showing responsibility, and encouraging others through her kind words. She consistently shows her dedication to Hartnett Middle School by fully participating in every Spirit Day and is an active member of the Student Council. This student is not only helpful to others, but does so willingly and effortlessly. She exemplifies this quote by Booker T. Washington: Those who are happiest are those who do the most for others. For these reasons and more, 6th grade Purple Team is honored to present this award to Kendra Richardson. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. This quote by Winston Churchill describes just one of the outstanding qualities of our next award recipient. Positive attitude and determination are traits this student possesses. Whether it is completing a homework assignment, a class project, or assessment, this student approaches every task with an upbeat and cheerful attitude. Even when he is met with a challenge, he is able to persevere, which has contributed to his success in 6th grade. Academics is not the only area in which this student shines. He goes above and beyond when it comes to being kind and helpful to others. He never needs to be asked, but is always the first to volunteer when help is needed by a classmate or a teacher. His sense of humor and respectful behavior toward others is truly commendable, and just one of the reasons why the Purple Team is proud to present the Hartnett Award to Colin Reardon.
Good enough is not an acceptable phrase in this Hartnett Award winner's vocabulary. Angela Duckworth, an expert on grit, said the most successful students have a combination of passion and perseverance for a singular goal. This winner is successful in all her classes, and her presence inspires others to follow her example to succeed. Her quiet confidence gives her the ability to succeed in all her endeavors. She is kind, helpful, and patient with her peers and works hard to help them succeed as well. Her artistic talents take her work and writing to a higher level. When not in school, she enjoys her pets, music, and family. Easily taking on new challenges with a smile on her face and a willingness to give it her all, we are so proud to announce Mandy Hebert as our Hartnett Award winner. A constant smile, positive attitude, and a can-do spirit are attributes we witness on a daily basis from this 6th grade Hartnett Award recipient. He has an eagerness to learn which helps him experience success and sets the standards for his peers. The student perseveres no matter how challenging the obstacle. We believe his hard work ethic will serve him well in his future. When not in school, we know he is giving his all in sports and outside activities. Former Notre Dame coach Lou Holt said that virtually nothing is impossible in this world if you just put your mind to it and maintain a positive attitude. He could have been talking about our Hartnett Award winner, Chamberlain C.J. Boulay.
At this time, if I could have the 7th grade teachers and team leaders, please.
All right, this year, the 7 Purple team had the arduous task of choosing 2 recipients of the Hartnett Award. As a team, we chose 2 students who embody the characteristics of Chargers Care: courteous, achieving, responsible, encouraging, and a student who adheres to the ideals set forth by Hartnett's own mission, which is to work in unity. Mia Hamm once said, "Celebrate what you've accomplished, but raise the bar a little higher each time you succeed." Our first recipient understands that succeeding at school, at home, and in the community takes work. She continues to raise the bar every day to reach her goals. The student is often the first person to say good morning to you in the hallway, is there to ask you if you need help when you look perplexed, and is there to wish you a good night at the end of the day. She's involved in many school activities, including a variety of school clubs, student council, JV soccer, middle school girls basketball, and was recently inducted into the National Junior Honor Society. In addition to her involvement in school activities, she also likes to volunteer at a local food pantry, a local church's annual plant sale, for the BMY soccer organization, and for a variety of activities with Stuco. Her positive attitude is contagious to those around her, and she is an inspiration to her peers. We have confidence that she will continue on her path as an involved member in both our school and our community, and that she recognizes every opportunity that unfolds before her, no matter how much work it might be, and seizes it. We, Mrs. Rose, Mrs. Hannon, Mrs. Denomi, Ms. Solari, and Ms. DeLeo, would like to congratulate our first Hartnett Award recipient, Madison Gaudette. Let us pick up our books and our pens, I said. They are our most powerful weapons. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. I thought this quote from Malala would be fitting to introduce our second Hartnett Award recipient, because she has the power to do some pretty awesome things in this world we all live in. This young woman recognizes that she wants to continue to be even more involved in school activities and with her community. We recognize that she is already a leader both inside and outside of the school environment. She leads others with her positive attitude, responsible nature, willingness to try, and a pay-it-forward attitude. She has been involved in bands, student council, dance, and a local food pantry. We know that this year's recipient will take the honor of recently being selected as a member of the National Junior Honor Society as opportunities to further develop skills which will help her accomplish the greater goals that she has set for herself. We, Mrs. Rose, Mrs. Hannon, Mrs. DeLeo, Ms. Solari, and Ms. DeLeo, would like to congratulate our second Hartnett Award recipient, Amanda Thrull.
The 7 Gold First Hartnett Award winner is kind, helpful, curious, well-rounded, and loves a good challenge. Often the student can be found helping his classmates and teachers in the classroom and after school. As part of the school community, the student participates in numerous school activities such as band, math club, STEM club, NJHS, and the coding club. His natural curiosity leads him on self-guided educational journeys to discover things that he wonders about. He's an excellent problem solver and loves to solve puzzles. The harder the better. In addition to being a Rubik's Cube whiz, he's also a coding whiz. Often he will take something I have taught him in math class and he will return the next day with a program to do the work for him. He also codes other activities and games that he shares with his fellow classmates to use and play, and he recently entertained the school by stacking dice in a cup. In addition to his school activities, the student is involved in his community, playing soccer and basketball, altar serving, and is a green belt in karate. If you haven't figured out yet who our first Hartnett Award winner is, I introduce him now, Daniel Cardone. Our second Hartnett Award winner is caring, conscientious, and a very hard worker who will always ask for help if need be. Care and effort is evident in all of the student's work, taking her time and striving for perfection. This student never has a bad day, and if she does, she doesn't show it. Within our school community, the student participates in numerous school activities, including student council, the PBIS club, STEM club, and is now a member of the National Junior Honor Society. An avid soccer player, she plays on the JV soccer team as well as town and travel teams. She's a true leader, acting as captain for her club soccer team as well as an assistant coach for younger soccer players. In addition, she also runs track for BMR. Within the community, this student volunteers her time at the St. Paul's Food Pantry, sings in her church's children's choir, and has been a camp counselor. Quiet and kind to all, this student sets an example to other students, showing grit and determination. Let me now introduce Team 7 Gold's second Hartnett Award winner, Abby J. Marino.
Congratulations to the 7th grade award winners. Before we move on, for the 8th grade, I had a couple of 8th grade students who wanted to share some closing remarks with their entire school and their class. First, if I could have Thomas Ruth, please.
Good morning, Hartnett Middle School. Good morning, staff. Good morning, families. And good morning, class of 22. So here we are. We made it through middle school. Today's our last full day. Think about how far we came, individually and as a group. It's been a fun ride, with good and bad things happening along the way, but we stood together as one. It is sad to be leaving the school. Some will be moving on to other places, and for the others, they will be continuing on the road they are on now. As we leave the school tomorrow, some with tears in our eyes and some with smiles on our faces, we all will be leaving with knowledge and wisdom that will help us through high school and help us through life. As we all are sad to leave the school, and for some of us to leave our friends, remember, although we all are leaving, we are leaving with all the memories too. As Maya Angelou once said, we may encounter many defeats, but we may not be defeated. As we split our separate ways, we won't be defeated. We will keep trying no matter what. I have no doubt in my mind that we won't be defeated, but as we all will be winners and will succeed no matter where we go. For me, middle school is a place for me to find myself and find who I am and who I hang around with. A place where I can make mistakes and learn from them. A place to try new things and get out of my comfort zone. Middle school has brought up my confidence and made me show my fellow classmates who I really am. Middle school has given me many memories, like the time I got soaked on the dinner cruise, the time we pulled pranks at each other, like tying the girls' shoes together in Nature's classroom, the time where the girls hung our shoes from the ceiling. But these are the memories that will make me walk out of the school tomorrow with a smile on my face, but with a tear in my eye. So as I conclude, I would like to say after these 3 years of being friends with all of you, I can't just call the class of 22 just friends anymore, but family.
Thank you, Thomas. There's one more student I'd like to call up, please, Devin Biven.
It is hard to believe that the 3 years we spent here is up. Hard to believe that it's time for us to move on and continue with life. For some of us, that means to leave others behind to follow our passions or dreams, others continuing on the road we're already on. Whatever way we choose to go, we'll still always have the memories we all shared here. As negative as we can all get sometimes, you guys have to admit, being surrounded by these people, these wonderful fellow classmates that we've been able to call friends, have made these past few years so amazing. These past 3 years of school have been roller coasters of emotions. It's been stressful, joyful, depressing, fun, and boring. It's been an insane ride that has mostly been made bearable by the people we've been surrounded by. They have all helped to make this entire experience so much better, and as much as I complain, I wouldn't have had it any other way. When I look back at it all, I don't regret a second of any of it. I know that I truly love being here because of all of you, and all the support and love you were willing to all to give, and all the good times that have come from it. It's what will make the leaving seem so bad for us, for those of us who are. It's not that we're leaving, but the memories of the people who we have to say goodbye to. Memories that will get harder and harder to recreate in the future. But that's what makes them so special. That's what makes all of you, the teachers and students who I won't be able to see every day after the conclusion of this year, so special. You have made me love these past 3 years and are definitely going to make me miss it. But nonetheless, I still find myself having to say goodbye with a tear in my eye. It pains me, but there isn't a doubt in my mind that I made a wrong choice in the end, and as I've said before, there's not a doubt in my mind that you guys will be okay. After all, we have the internet, you can talk anytime, right? Either way, it still pains me to have to say farewell one last time. The fact is, no one knows what the future holds for us. What will become of us is a complete mystery, and there's always a chance we never see each other again. Whatever it holds, the future is waiting for us now, and we can't keep it waiting. So let's hope that the memories we hold so sacredly are enough to keep us all together. But then again, at the end of the day, near, far, wherever you are, I believe the heart does go on. And I know that my heart will go on and on. You all mean everything to me, and my heart will go on with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Devin and Thomas. At this time, if I could have the 8th grade teachers and team leaders come up, please.
Every year, your 8th grade teachers try to think of ways to inspire you as you get set to leave us here at the middle school. Hard to believe it was just a few years ago you were those 6th graders, most likely wondering what the next year would bring. Never mind making your way to 8th grade heaven. So this year, we got a little more creative and decided to do it by way of a poem inspired by our poet, Mr. Healy. Class of 2022, hard to believe it's time for goodbye. Some of you may cheer, some of you may cry. As you leave us at the middle school nest, know that all your hope, you gave it your best. High school is just a skip and jump ahead, so make sure you get to the library to get your summer books read. How exciting this new experience that is in front of all of you. Different schools, different friends, discovering all things new. But before you step outside the door here, make sure you let your teachers give you one last cheer. What lies ahead of you is not really clear, but if you try your hardest, your efforts will be sincere. Sometimes life might throw you a curve. Keep your head up and always find your nerve. As we say farewell and wave our goodbyes, look back with fond memories, but remember time flies. Come back and visit, don't be shy. For this is the place you learned how to fly. So this year's 8B Hartnett Award recipient is a student that embodies the characteristics of the Charter's creed. This student wants to learn as much as possible about all topics, takes pride in their work, is kind and considerate to everyone, and is extremely self-reflective. When trying to think about single interests, it was difficult to distinguish that one thing. This student truly represents what it means to be a lifelong learner and loves a mind-boggling challenge. We look forward to all the great things he will do in the future. Team B's 8B's first Hartnett Award goes to the self-proclaimed ginger of the 8B side, Camden Ross. Our second recipient is another student that also embraces what it means to live up to the Charter's creed. This student, although quiet and introspective, takes pride in her work, is dedicated to a multitude of activities in the school and outside community, NJHS, and student council, just to name a few. She is a true Renaissance girl. She is already presenting as a young professional and leader. She makes outstanding chocolate chip cookies. We are pleased to announce Team 8B's final Hartnett Award winner for the 2018 year, Myra De Hastani.
The 8th grade Gold Team would like to recognize 2 students this year to receive the Frederick Hartnett Award. Throughout the year, we have seen these students blossom, observing the qualities of their character and their ability to show us grit in each and every class. I'd like to share some words that describe our Hartnett Award recipients. Ambitious. Ambition can be a quiet quality, but a determining one in where you see yourself going, and our award winner sees herself going far. Listener. Being a good listener is a quality that requires a great deal of skill, maturity, and poise. She listens to learn, takes suggestions and critiques to heart, and listens to others with conviction and compassion. A lifelong learner. Asking questions is a sign of intelligence. Our award winner continually asks questions that demonstrate insight, engagement, and critical thinking, and we have no doubt this will continue for the rest of her life. Achiever. Determined to do her best inside and outside the classroom, her intrinsic values set the bar for leadership and grit when working alone or within a group. Noble. Our award winner consistently demonstrates high moral principles and empathy. There is no question that when no one is looking, she is doing the right thing. She is a golden nugget. Above and beyond. When given a task, our award winner goes above and beyond what is expected of her. She dives in and works diligently toward perfection. For all of these reasons and more, our first Hartnett Award recipient is Alana Atstepenis. Some words to describe our second award winner. Dazzling. This student's personality sparkles and lights up a room. This student's body language demonstrates their enthusiasm for vigor and learning. Effervescent. His bubbly personality permeates the room and engages everyone. It is always a thrill to watch when this student has to make a presentation in the classroom. Vivacious. He brings the vavoom to every room. Never do we see a hint of gloom. Optimistically open-minded. Our award winner is not afraid to try new things. He encourages others to get on board and provides positive feedback to his fellow peers. Noteworthy. Nothing but nice things to note for our noteworthy recipient. He is a team player all the way with his commitment to extracurricular activities and participation in band. His leadership qualities and positivity will continue to open the doors to endless opportunities. You've already met him today. Our second award winner is Devin Biddle.
Congratulations to all our award winners. Thank you to the family and friends for coming. Since this will be my last time seeing you as an entire school, I want to thank everyone for the fantastic, amazing year that I had this year. I am sorry that I only get 1 year with the 8th grade, but I am looking forward to more years with the 6th and the 7th graders. 8th graders, I wish you all the best in where you go, and you will make us proud. Thank you.